Beep.
What up, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another edition of the Brothers of Legacy. It's Friday, Freestyle Friday. We got the wheel, we spinning, we spinning, we spinning. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, good morning. There you go. Okay. Okay. This app is pretty cool. Okay. It's a little easier to move to kind of maneuver on the phone with the app. It's a lot smoother. All right, I might have to move because I got this sun like right here on my face. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Lisa? Good morning, Mama Corey. What's up, Thomas? Hey, sir.
Good morning.
We got Brian.
Morning.
Building.
Back at home.
Yeah, I see. Finally.
He was a road warrior.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going again next week.
So Thomas, you wasn't here. Are you a carry on or are you a check-in person?
Okay. I
I'm
missed
both.
that one. I didn't hear that. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, I'm both. I depending on what I got going on. If I'm like in a hurry, I'm gonna throw it in the carry on and keep it moving. But for the most part, I check bags. I don't like carrying nothing through the airport.
All right. Okay. The follow-up is use your overhead bin or go use the one in the front.
Are you that dude?
Are you that dude?
Question. Are you that guy?
So if you let me on the plane late, which it's rare, I will use whatever's open.
Okay. So you see the joint open?
I won't even wait to get to my seat. I will put it up there. But for the most part, I fly first class. I'm just joking with you.
Everyone was like, "Oh, my bad." Okay.
I'm just kidding. I fly Spirit.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I fly Spirit most of the time. When I got to get back and forth from here to Atlanta,
got you.
But
so they got you holding drinks, serving some people, and I got you.
Nah, I fly red eye, so I'm asleep. I don't even care about drink service or anything. So
does Spirit have first class?
They have big chairs, and so you get a big seat. Okay. So you get a big. But I'm going to tell you, I usually get the exit row, and the exit row literally has about 6 feet of space, and so I stretch out.
Yes.
But yeah, I'll take my own overhead bin. But usually when it's just my backpack, they tell you put your backpack under the seat in front of you.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah. Well, I do if I have the exit row and that long, I'll put it under my seat. So
okay.
Yeah.
When I was young, I had no problem with the exit row because I thought I was Superman.
And
then as I got older, I started having accountability issues.
Are you able to assist people to get out the plane if there's ever an emergency?
So if you learn, the assisting people is not actually helping people; it's assisting with that door and getting that door out.
Right.
Yeah. So your butt gets off first.
Yeah. No. See the way my back's set up.
Right.
Yeah.
I swear, didn't I see somebody arguing with the flight attendant about that? Like she didn't want to do it, but she wanted to sit there.
She wanted to sit there.
Agreeing to it.
And
they're like, "Yo, you can't sit here." That's the point.
Well, the truth is, I used to always want that space. If I didn't have first class, I wanted the exit row space, and then I reminded myself, "Dude, you're 5'8".
You don't need that space.
You don't need it.
So when
Thomas is 6 feet, he can use it. I don't need it.
Right.
With me, I would go sit in the exit row, right, and then everybody I see around me, they like 80 and above, right? And then they go, oh, he gonna help everybody out. We just want to keep the seats. And I was like, nah, dog, you're not using me, man. You're not using
That's
me.
the savior right there. He is the savior of
Oh, they're like, oh, we okay? We got him. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I just kind of look at it like this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll do the door, and oops, I accidentally fell out first.
Right.
You're like, no,
I'm down the slide, so
you slide like, sorry.
Look, Jeff's talking about you tall.
Yeah, you see
be
somebody
like
sitting there. Thomas, you walk to your exit row and you see somebody swinging their feet, sitting in the exit row. What do you be? What you look at them?
Nah, I don't.
You said swinging their feet.
Look,
that's swinging the feet.
I'm there for the seat, for the sleep. We ain't crashing. I ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah.
So
I'm saying the last exit row seat, and the person sitting there got there before you, and they swinging their feet, knowing they don't need the space. Just swinging.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know, it's interesting. You know what people they're oblivious to stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah. It all depends. You know, flying to me is just it's get me to a place I gotta go. I ain't bougie like that.
Yeah. I had that conversation with my wife. I remember when I used to travel years ago, the points and status and all that. I had all that because I was traveling so much.
Right.
Yeah.
And, when I made it to gold, I realized how much time I was spending away from home.
Mm.
And then I'd meet people that were platinum. And I said, congratulations. And I'm sorry.
Right. You've been away a lot.
Yeah. I'm like, do you have children? There's a cost for that stuff, man.
I'm silver on Delta and silver on Spirit, and it's kind of funny being
Savior complex. So for sure.
Yeah. And you get a few little perks here and there. You don't get the same perks that them platinum people get, but there are perks. So with Spirit, I get free stuff, a bunch of free stuff, so I don't have to worry about like all the things that other people are worrying about.
Right.
I get the upgrade seats and different other things, but with Delta, you get put on the line, and they get to you get to put in for upgraded seats. So you get in line for the upgraded seats, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm top of the list. I'm probably gonna get this upgraded seat, right? First class, whatever. Yeah, and then next thing you know, those other people with higher status, they come in and they push you down the list.
Right.
And so it's like, oh, wait a minute, they got. Why
I remember watching that when I was silver, Thomas.
Yeah. What is your first class? You only have like 10 seats in first class. Why do you have a list of 20? It's like, why can't you push me down that far? Anyways, it was funny. But
because half the folks don't show up for the flight.
Yeah. But you only have 10 first class seats. Why you got a list of 20?
Right.
Well, that's what I mean, because if someone's not showing up, they get bumped off the list. But what's funny is when I was silver, I used to watch that list. I'd watch the board, see my name going up. And it was like playing ball back in the day. You go to a strange park and people don't know you, and you hoping to get picked.
Right. That's cool. That's a good analogy.
Hey, Brian, I was there with you. They look at Thomas, he getting picked first, like, oh, I got big man right there. I got big man. They don't even know what you can do. They just, he big. He can at least block.
You know what I would do? I would stand on the side and dribble the ball so they could see I had handles.
Just behind your back, right? Just behind your back. Like, yeah, what?
But
I'm warming up.
When we went to the park, we usually brought our own squad. So,
right.
We brought our 5 already, so we next.
Well, I mean, like when I joined the military, and you get to a base and people don't know you. You stand on the side, dribble the ball, like, yo, Doc, hey, yo, man, you want a ball? Yeah, I'll run.
Who me?
Yeah.
Like, I just do this thing a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm talking to the other guy over there trying to show off his handles.
Yeah, boy, you don't want none of this. So, Brian, do you still walk around the house dribbling an imaginary ball between your legs?
Nah, those days are gone, man.
Okay. Put moves in your house.
Everything changed for me with basketball in like 2008, 2007, somewhere around there. No, yeah, 2007, when I twisted my ankle at a church barbecue playing basketball and tore ligaments. That was it. I retired after that. After that, I became the guy that I said from that point until now, I can give you an unstoppable 7 minutes.
So this is the question I have, because you mentioned at the church picnic. What was your footwear? Don't tell me you had on the Jesus sandals.
No, I had on Jordans.
Okay, because you gotta be seeing some cats at the church cookout, and they jump on the basketball court with us, and they wearing sandals, and they wonder why their ankles got tore to shredded wheat. All right, so you had on kicks. You was official. All right, then.
And I didn't say church picnic. I said church barbecue.
That's what I meant. You're right. I retract that word in the barbecue. All right.
Look, I ain't never played hoop in any Jordans. That's just that's.
Oh, see, I didn't want to go there. I didn't. When he said that, I was like, "What?" He
never played.
He probably
barely even walk in Jordans, and you talking about hooping in them. Let go and let God.
Let go and let God handle.
Are we talking about a time that we had to do this, or
man, this is
is that just encouraging all the listeners to be like, "Hey, let go and let God. Let's go."
Let go and let God help us with the new definition of convicted felon.
Ooh.
Because I have the history of it, but somehow I think the narrative around convicted felon has changed. But I'm gonna let go and let God.
So is Donald Trump changing the narrative of convicted felon, or is there something else I'm missing?
Well, I think that's just the biggest example of what it looks like when you change the narrative, right? I think the power of media, when I think about, I have family members that are convicted felons, and I know what happened to their lives when they became convicted felons. Nowhere in the world would they ever think that they could run for high school basketball team, basketball coach, let alone president of the United States. So I'm just saying, life changes for those of us that become convicted felons. You can't do anything. I've yet to find an employee application that didn't ask the question, "Are you a convicted felon?" I'd like to know what happens when you when it's discovered after you've gotten the position that you're actually a convicted felon. What happens to you when people discover that about you? How does your world change when people realize that about you? What is the narrative around you? What do you become when that gets exposed?
So, I do want to say this part. Number one, as a convicted felon, you have $1 billion. It's a different narrative. So the other part about it is you need to control your narrative if you have a conviction or you're a felon. That's one of the things a lot of times people allow the narrative to be controlled about them instead of controlling their own narratives. There's a point of letting go and letting God, but it's a point of trusting God also.
Well, listen.
Yeah,
I am a believer in everybody deserves a second chance.
Right.
I hate the stigmatism that gets put or that has been put on convicted felons because I know so many of them, right? And they are not who you proclaim them to be because they made mistakes in life.
Yeah.
That's just reality. All I'm saying is the narrative around convicted felons and how hard it is for convicted felons to establish a life. They have to run faster. jump higher, work harder, work smarter than anybody else because they have to outrun the stigmatism that is attached to them. However, if you look different and you're in a different tax bracket, you have the power to change the narrative without having to do any of those things.
He met with his.
You don't have to go out there and redefine yourself. You don't have to let the world know that you're not to be defined by a mistake that you made in your past. In fact, some can continue making the same mistake and just change the narrative and get media to support them.
And he met with his parole.
Convicted felons. This is about what happens when the shoe is on the other foot.
He met with his parole officer via Zoom. He could have been anywhere he wanted to be with Zoom. That just shows you the difference. Because
it's probation probably, because parole is after the fact. If he had parole out there, it'd be different. Probation, they got a lot of different stipulations. It depends on what level of probation you're on and everything else. But
life has proven to be unfair and quite challenging for those of the community that have been classified as convicted felons. Life becomes really unfair. It's tough. But it's amazing how easy it is.
That's a whole other conversation we need to have on a regular day, because I would love to have Cash App or Venmo. Cash App or Venmo. You know what? Y'all sound like you're allergic to money. Give me my money. Venmo and Cash App. What are you talking about? Cash App or Venmo. Look, Cash App, Venmo. What's the other one? Zelle me my money.
Which one are you more likely to lose money through scams faster?
Probably all of them. Like literally, like
PayPal.
You get PayPal. Look, give me my money.
Which one has more service charges? Who takes more of your money?
PayPal.
I've never had any money taken from Cash App. PayPal probably.
PayPal, but here you go. This is what I had noticed with my melanated friends. They all had Cash App. With my non-melanated friends, they all had Venmo. So I had to have both to navigate both worlds. I was like, come on, why I gotta have both? Why I just
Venmo puts your business in the streets?
I would love to see a study on how many people who have Android or iPhone, which ones they use, because I would think more iPhone users use Venmo. I would think so, because they feel elite.
Hey, whichever way the money comes is where I take it.
Yeah, I'm like, give me my money.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's me. I have them all.
I still don't know which one Brian uses. He was like he played.
Listen,
he played the
I use them all. Listen, I wish I could use them for people to send me money, but I'm.
Yeah.
Music or podcast while driving. Sirius XM.
Sirius. But what are you listening to? Because you have
both. I listen. Well, it's funny. I listen to ESPN, NBA, NFL, and depending on whether or not I was in the middle of a podcast getting in my truck, I'll continue in my truck.
All right.
But it's funny. I don't listen to music that much in my truck anymore.
Why not?
I don't know. There's always a conversation. There's always some type of dialogue going on that I'm interested in.
Do you have old ears now where music just irritates you?
No.
So I had times that I don't listen to nothing at all in the car, but just the purr of the engine or whatever. I'm just like, I'm just in my headspace and just enjoying the ride.
Yeah. All right. Yesterday I drove all the way across California from the ocean to Nevada, and it was music. I need my music. Give me music.
Now on the road, if I'm on the road, give me my music. Yeah. But if I'm just around town running around, then I'm probably listening to sports radio.
If I'm running around, give me my music. I love music. I'm a music person, and you can say a phrase and I'll turn it into a song in a minute. I just, music is a part of my world.
Yeah. Music makes me lose control. See,
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Larry, spin that wheel. We ain't
Boom. There we go. We missed it.
Yeah.
I'll pause the next time.
Yeah.
Outdoors.
Would you rather spend the day indoors or outdoors?
Out.
Is it? What about the time of the time of the year determines it?
No. I mean, if it's freezing cold outside, I don't want to be outside. But for the most part, I'd rather be outside.
Jeff said, "If I get quiet, I'm afraid of what I might see." I think that's what he said. He says, "I always have noise going on in my ears all day long."
Yeah, I'm with you guys outdoors.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, we were told get outside as much as possible, and we stayed outside as much as possible. And I still love the outside. Get me outside. I don't mind a good time indoors or just staying inside, chilling, whatever. There's times for that, but if I have my choice, I want to be outside.
Yeah, like the other day, I'm on the deck just chilling. It's beautiful outside. I'm sitting on the deck just chilling. My wife comes outside, goes, "Why are you out here?" I'm like, "Why not? It's nice out." So
yeah, I still have to get on my family when I'm outside barbecuing. I fire up the grill and everybody's inside, and I'm the only one outside, and it's 100 degrees, but they all eat the food.
They all eat. Hey, Larry. Okay, so I got a question. In Virginia, do you guys have a lot of mosquitoes out there?
I wouldn't say a lot, but they exist.
Okay. I'm just wondering because a lot of times, that's the thing that keeps me inside the most is mosquitoes or bugs. Here in Vegas,
and in Georgia, it's pollen.
Yeah, well, I can deal with the pollen. It's the bugs for me.
That's why we get those bug zappers. I got them right there.
And the mosquitoes is gangster in Georgia.
I have a screened-in deck, so I love being outside.
They're gangster when you have screened-in porches and stuff. Yeah.
All right, give it to me. Give it to me, Thomas. Give it to me.
Larry, spin that wheel. I can't get them, but I can try.
You said it too fast. Remember, it's Larry.
Spin that wheel.
There we go. Would you rather have lunches out of the office or eat at your desk?
These are unfair questions, man.
Yeah, it is.
Of course, I would rather have it out of the office, but do I ever get that?
Right.
So
I think a lot of times the preference is out of office, but then you're comfortable eating at your desk also. Because you got especially the type of work you're doing. When I was working in administration or administrative assistant, I would get out the office as much as possible because people are always trying to make me work.
Right.
And then when you start elevating your career to certain other things, and you have processes working and everything else, you fit your lunch into a process, and you can't leave because there's so many things going on. So
the World Wide Web ruined it for us.
Yeah.
Before the World Wide Web, you used to. My voicemail said, "Thank you for calling the desk of Brian McCrory. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message. I promise to get back to you within 24 hours.
Okay.
Right? I remember when we wrote letters, I didn't write letters. So my point is, we've gotten to a space where your response times are so aggressive that it's got more people eating at their desk because they don't want to miss anything. That's because of response time. That's why you're at your desk. If response times were looser, you'd go out to lunch more frequently. And all that is because of the internet.
I'm going to give you another reason why the internet makes people eat at their desk, because all day long they've been scrolling on social media and they feel like they got to still make up the work that they need to do.
So Rod said out if you have the funds. Real talk. Reese was like, office lunch makes you fat.
Hey. Got a point there, Reese.
No, you can make your own lunch and go outside and eat.
Just I never left for lunch, and Sales always afraid I would miss something.
See,
valid, yeah. See, Rod said BlackBerry ruined it.
Yeah.
So for me, okay, I cheated the system. I would go to lunch and go to the gym and train for that hour. Then I would, on the way back, if I didn't already pack my lunch, I would pick up lunch and I would eat the lunch at my desk while I'm working. So,
see, you're who Bernie Mac was talking about.
I was out and I was eating.
Yeah,
I don't know. I got to
you who Bernie Mac was talking about. So when we take a break, we break. See, you take 2-hour lunches, one at the gym, and then one at your desk.
But I was working while I was eating.
So that line is really blurred now when you work from home or you have remote working. You a lot of times you go and you're still at home. I stay at home all day long, and sometimes it's like get out. My wife comes, she's like, "You gotta get out the house because I've been here all day," and so a lot of times that line gets blurred now. I don't know what it's like to work in an office, so it hurts. Look who's here. It's the man, the myth, the legend.
I gotta jump. Hey, I love you guys, man. Have a great Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all.
Happy Father's Day. Sam, I don't go out because it never seems like there's enough time.
Yeah.
So Sam, yeah. But yeah, you gotta give us one. Yeah, give us one real quick, B. He just dropped.
He's gone. He needs to drop it in the chat.
Yeah, that's what I start doing. And then
gentlemen, how y'all feeling today, man?
Feeling good, feeling good. We got the real voice here.
Today. Yeah, we were trying to do it, Kaneem, but we need you to do it. Go ahead. You know we miss it. We miss it.
Larry, spin that wheel.
There we go.
I'm gonna get it. Here it goes, Larry. Larry, spin that wheel.
That is.
Kaneem, good to see you, brother.
Always good to see you, brothers, man.
Yep. Staycation or vacation? Where you living at?
Oh yeah, that do determine something. If you in West Virginia, I would say vacation.
Well, my wife and I, we was going to go away for something, and then we opted not to, and we turned into a staycation. That was the most restful week we ever had.
And it also depends on the budget too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
The bougie did it.
I say it matters where you go because my staycation is a vacation. So, you live in Las Vegas. Come on now.
Yeah.
Your staycation is a vacation. I don't even have to go far.
Y'all got all kind of attractions down there.
I got everything it'll feel like we're in a whole other country if I want to. So it's easy, but I love vacation. We just, going places. I like the ocean. Get me as close to the ocean as possible. So vacation on that front.
Nice.
I like the ocean, but I'm tired of going to Florida.
Yeah.
Come on, Reese.
What part of Florida are you going to?
Reese said no cation. Slacking off his whack.
Panhandle, Destin, Walton Beach.
You get tired of that?
Well, I mean, I done been like 25 times. I want to see it. I guess I want to see another part of the world as far as beach wise. Like I wouldn't mind seeing the black sands in Japan. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. And then you'll come back and be like, I love the beaches in the Gulf of Mexico. I love them. You're gonna you'll appreciate them.
I'll let you know once I had that experience. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this question: do y'all wear shorts to the beach, or jeans to the beach, or pants, or are you one of those people?
I'm wearing my trunks.
My trunks, yo, my trunks.
Yeah,
I'm shorts out there.
I'm glad. I was like, man, don't have me talking about y'all.
All right, Kaneem.
Larry, spin that wheel.
He said, if I want to see nature, I'll change my screensaver.
Larry, spin that wheel. Reese is on the grind.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
He's on the rundown. He's on the grind. Reese on the grind.
All right.
AD's back.
AD is better pet. Goldfish, dog, or a cat?
Fish. Oh, goldfish all the way.
Fish.
So
Fish.
y'all
I'm going to
lazy.
say cat. I'm going to say cat.
What?
Wow. A cat?
Explain.
Right.
Yo.
The explanation.
All you gotta do is lift the only maintenance you gotta do with them is make sure you lift that little tray, the sifter,
Right.
dump that stuff out, put it back in, and you good. You don't gotta walk like the goldfish.
What about
You gotta
the cat hair that's all over and the
Right.
hairballs
Everywhere.
that pop up
Everywhere.
and the scratched up furniture that you have and
Yes.
the little shady stuff they do, like leave stuff on your countertop saying, "Let me see if you'll find that." What about when you let them outside and they bring the mouse back in and they say, "Here, Daddy"? Yeah. I'm just saying.
You gotta say good job.
You gotta say good
job,
job.
huh? And then you start finding them in your shoes because it's such a good job.
They start wetting your shoes?
Well, bringing dead stuff, little dead birds, and putting them in your house because it's such a good job.
Yo.
Cats is at the bottom of my list on that.
Very bottom.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm allergic to them, by the
It's
way,
in that
too.
order, fish, dog, then cat.
What about cat dander and all that other stuff that you have to deal with?
Man.
I don't want to go no.
On this list, a dog is number one for me, easily. Man. I would say number two is a bird, though. You know, birds. You let birds off the list.
Oh gosh, the bird, right?
Rod said goldfish.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Rod 100%.
Reed said the
one
best
that
pet
doesn't cost a fortune when it gets sick. I know that's right. Ever take a fish to the vet? Nope.
You take the fish to the toilet.
Sam said her best pet. Sam's best pet is a husband.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Yeah. Hey, Thomas got the funny of the day. Larry, oh no, hold on, AD, back. Go ahead, AD. Let me hear what you got over there, man.
Yeah, we really had comments. I'm sorry, Sam.
Like the stepchild, the redheaded stepchild.
Sam, I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry. I got you. Wait,
did Sam have another comment before this one? She sure did. Where you been?
I got it. Larry.
What up, sis?
You've been having comments.
Hey, hold on.
Okay.
I miss you too, Sam. I miss you too. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Larry, spin that wheel.
There you go.
So Sam says she never goes out to eat because there's never enough time. Got you.
Right.
Nowhere to eat outside my job unless it's in the car. Got you, Sam. Okay, we caught up.
We're going back.
I put those up.
Would you rather not brush your teeth for a week or not shower for a month?
Neither.
Oh no, I'm on the now one of them. I'm on the now one of them.
You gotta choose one. Which one? You gotta choose one.
I would not shower for a month because if you don't brush for a week, your teeth will start getting really jacked up.
Yeah.
And it causes you a lot more pain than not showering for a month. But I don't need to shower. I'll take a O bath.
No.
I was trying to see how you go.
No, Mr. Cotton. Mr. Cotton.
Did he say O bath?
I said an O bath.
Mr. Cotton. Now you and I both know. Ain't nothing like some stanky balls. Come on now, Mr. Cotton. Come on, Mr. Cotton. We know. Ain't nothing like it.
Oh man, where we going?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if
you can't even do that, Thomas. You can't even. You just gotta raw all just for a month. Just enough.
You just gotta be a Viking for a month.
I'm
Viking status for a month.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna say brush teeth. Maybe I can chew on some gum for a week or two. but ball.
It didn't say we can't use mouthwash. It didn't say we can't use mouthwash.
Don't get technical. You can't do this with them teeth. You can't do this with them teeth.
I ain't nothing like musty balls, man. I can't do it.
Listen, ain't nothing about some funky breath either. That
Jenny. Well, I mean, stay out of folks' face. Just stay out of folks' face. Stay out of folks' face.
Come on, baby.
Sam said, "Hey, he gonna have to move out until he gets his life together."
How you doing this morning?
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do. I couldn't do either though.
Yeah,
But
see,
Nah, I don't want to do that one.
but I'll tell you what, I brush my teeth way more than I shower.
Can you
I mean, you probably brush your teeth twice a day though.
Twice a day. Okay, there you go.
Camille, Sam putting you out there. She said, "Please, Alexis is listening with me."
What is that? Camille, what?
Alexis, my daughter's listening with her.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, Alexis. I didn't know we had minors. Yeah, my bad.
Right.
My apologies.
I think that's the key too, Jeff. Just it's 1 week versus a month. So I guess you go a week without brushing your teeth versus a month of being stank. So I guess the time doesn't matter.
Question.
It is a dumb guy question.
Right.
I'm with me, dude. Me animal.
Larry, spin that wheel.
Larry, spin that wheel. I'm trying to get the cadence down.
He's getting it. Get the fluctuations.
All right.
Summer
or winter. Summer or winter. Summer or winter.
Man, I'm summer. Yeah, I'm summer all day. Yeah.
I'm winter.
Don't get me wrong. It's all right to be cold, but
yeah.
I can't go outside like I want to in the wintertime.
Like consistently, like it's got to be one. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
really,
I could take the heat. I could take the heat. I rather the heat than the cold.
The heat is annoying, but you're right. Because I'd rather summer.
Summer. See, in the winter, I can just layer up. I like wearing layers.
Oh,
I'm like, are you serious?
Right.
Is she serious?
I'm sure. I think she is.
Is she serious?
I think she might be.
She's serious. It's not like
she said New York winters.
You get to wear your 10.
Chicago winters. Chicago winters.
Nah, I like Texas winters.
I know. What is that, Thomas?
All right, so Larry, there's no reason why you should even be talking like that, talking about the New York winters. Where you live at? Where you live at?
You said, where we live at right now? Don't do that.
You probably live there because of the winters.
The winters? Absolutely. Yes.
The winters.
Look at it. Yes, I'm wearing my boots and
New York always talks about the winters.
Yo.
Yes.
Yeah, I was in Detroit.
Shouldn't your black card be taken if you say winter?
Yeah, I would.
The black card is threatened.
I would agree with Rod. I would agree with Rod.
I would agree with it. I disagree because I'm from California, and have you ever had a California winter? They're amazing.
Well, I mean, it never get below 40 degrees though.
It's amazing. I'm just saying. In California, in an hour and a half drive during the winter, you can go from rain to snow to beach, and it's like, it's an amazing experience. You should try it.
Yeah, we don't get that in Texas. It's either hot or it's either hot. It's one.
It's either hot or it's hot.
Yes.
Thomas, let's see if you got it, Thomas. Let's see if you got it.
Larry, spin that wheel.
There you go.
Was that it, Kenny? Was that it?
Hey, close enough.
All right. Oh, look at this.
Did we do this one already?
DC.
I think so. Let's go ahead and skip it.
Marvel, though. Marvel all the way.
It's Marvel.
Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah. I co-sign that. I co-sign Marvel.
Except for Superman.
Superman and Batman. But probably the best back in the day. Would you rather work from home or work in the office? Who want to work in the office? Raise your
I think I like I like having the freedom to move around.
Okay.
If I gotta go somewhere for 8 hours, then but then again, it depends on the office. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a nice, fun environment, then it just depends. I wasn't in the office, but I did have to go somewhere for 8 hours and work. But all the dudes I worked with was cool. You know what I'm saying? So
for me, it was I like going to the office. Like I still go up there at least once a month. I like to go ahead and throw. I rock the bow tie. You know, I go to the side. You know,
you want to
button up. I'm like, you know. So I like going in. Plus, you know, you get the water cooler talks. You get to walk around everybody's desk and stuff. So I'm for that. I'm a in the office guy. But I do enjoy working from home.
Mine was a little different. Was a little different.
I don't like going into the office. They distract you too much, and then everybody's trying to, you know, there's just I don't know. I like people though, so I like being around people.
Right.
I just when I got to work, I got to work. I want to be focused. I don't want to be.
Hey, Tommy, you seen that game last night?
Yeah.
Sam said office life sucks.
I haven't worked in the office like in 11 years almost, and so. But last time I did, I had a great, you know, group of people that I worked with, so it didn't matter both ways. But even then, when I left that job, I was working from home 3 days a week.
Right.
So
everything about wanting to go into the office has nothing to do about work.
Right. Larry's like bow tie, looking rocky, looking
fresh. I've never had that type of environment. It's always been hard hats and steel toe boots and safety glasses, and I mean, so that ain't office work, but I still had to be in the same spot for 8 hours.
But Thomas knocked it. You know, he said it's distractions, right? So when I'm in the office, the whole day, distraction. I always say everybody leave, and then I'm there another couple of hours because now I can get some work done.
Right.
So yeah, so I still be there. Like now I got peace and quiet. Now I can work.
Right.
I can't wait till I get home now. So I was like, anymore.
Home has its own set of distractions also. So
right.
You know, but again, the time clock is different at home too. Like there's more work being done at home than there is in the office.
Right.
You ain't lying. That's what the expectations is for sure.
Yeah.
He said steel toe boots.
Hard hat, steel toe boots. But so I ain't never really worked in an office space, but construction, and being on site, because when I was at Georgia Power, we was always somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I was all over the state, and that is kind of fun to see different spots. And that you're really not accustomed to, and looking at all these Confederate flags, and like, I wonder.
You can wear a bow tie and a button up with steel toe boots and a hard hat.
Hey, it's funny because them places I be at, it's like don't get caught out here after dark. You know what I'm saying? So.
So Larry, I just want you to think about what you would say about someone that has steel toe boots on, bow tie, and hard hat.
That they're the manager. I like they're the manager. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, you would think they're the manager.
Huh? Can you give me the line?
Help him out.
Give me the line, please. Please give me the line.
Oh, Larry, spin that wheel.
What kind of work you do?
A bow tie and a hard hat. Like, sound like you is participating in a X-rated movie.
All right. Is a hot dog a sandwich or is a hot dog a taco? What?
Oh man!
Who put that question up there?
I know who did this.
That is straight buffoonery.
Buffoonery. It's a hot dog bun for a reason. It's not bread. It's not shell. It's hot dog.
Bun.
It has its
own place.
So it's neither.
Yeah. Who thinks it's something different?
Well, let me say this now. If y'all want to get technical,
let's go, Kenny. Go
ahead and get technical.
They say this is what they say.
Who's they?
Them people
Okay.
say,
Okay.
if you put anything between two slices of bread,
Between two buns. Okay.
no bread. It ain't gotta be a bun.
Okay.
Two slices of bread.
Bread.
Sandwich, right?
It's a sandwich.
Now, a hot dog bun stays connected, so it's literally one piece of bread. It's one.
Hey,
Right.
is it? Let me ask you this now.
You break your hot dog bun apart?
Is it on top of the bread?
Okay.
Is it on top of the bread?
I'm
Yes.
asking.
Yes.
Come on, man. You know that thing in between.
Hold
two
on.
Don't act like that.
On
Don't act
top
like that.
If
of
that's
the
the
bread.
top of the bottom, is that the bottom? You don't know if it's the top of the bottom. It could be the. It could
But
be the
it's
bottom
on top of it because it doesn't close over it, does it? It's not between something. It's in it.
in it. It's in the bread.
In it.
Okay. Now define the taco. The taco then. It's
Taco don't use bread though. Taco don't use bread. Taco don't use bread.
Taco doesn't even matter.
Taco don't use bread. Taco is a taco. Taco is a taco.
Taco shell. A flour taco shell is the same material that bread is made out of.
No.
It doesn't even
No,
go.
Larry,
no.
take it back, Larry. Take it back. Larry, no.
I would just
Hold on. Rod said,
this is those debatable
on a bun, but still a sandwich. No, is
It's
it?
what?
A po' boy is
a po' boy is a po' boy.
Right.
Is it on a bun?
Y'all, y'all just y'all. I don't know why y'all bucking the whole concept. Why y'all bucking the concept?
You're right about the sandwich.
It's in between two. So a hoagie ain't a sandwich. A po' boy ain't a sandwich.
The dog got loose.
Ain't none of that a sandwich. That's what we saying. Is that what y'all trying to tell me?
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Doesn't matter what goes inside of it to determine what you call it. Because if you put a hot dog inside of a hot dog bun, what is it?
Sandwich.
It's a hot dog.
Hey, I was raised up that way that a hot dog is a hot dog. But let me say this. As a po youngster, I did put a hot dog on a regular piece of square bread. Let me say that. You know what I'm saying? So it was not. So is that a sandwich or is that what do you call that?
Okay, Kaneem, you take that taco meat, right? You know that beef that's in that sauce, that red sauce, and you take that taco meat and you put it on the hot dog bun. What is it now?
A sloppy Joe. Okay. That's a sloppy Joe.
Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. My man. All right. Here we go. You know where I'm going.
Does it actually have a name though?
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's move on. That's
what you call a manwich. That's what
manwich. Somebody give it to me.
Okay, so if the definition, hold on real quick. If same definition, and you take a hamburger patty, and you put it in between two buns with some cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion.
Right.
Is that a sandwich or a hamburger?
That's a sandwich.
It's a salad.
Okay. Do you go to McDonald's and say, let me get one of the Big Mac sandwiches?
Hey, and let me say this now. If you go to certain places, they call a burger a sandwich.
Where?
Because they'll have on the top of it, it'll say sandwiches, and burger will be right up under there.
Burger be under there. Okay.
It classifies as a burger.
Just say, if you put a hot dog in a shoe, is it a sock? Kareem, send me on my way. Come on, Kareem, send us.
Larry, spin that wheel.
Jeff has a big point right there.
He does.
Put a hot dog in a shoe, is it a sock?
Or is it a foot? Is it a foot? Long.
Put your foot in it.
Okay. Are introverts too quiet or are extroverts too loud?
Wait, I just think we found out how simple we are because we can just talk about a hot dog and a hot dog.
For a good 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
That's what Jeff. Oh, Jeff's like, we can go on for hours.
Right.
I ain't got no answer for that one. I think the word itself kind of self-explanatory.
Ain't that a mixed rhythm?
Well,
Introverts
you
are
can be an
quiet and
extrovert and just be too
extroverts are
loud,
loud.
and you could be an introvert and still, yeah. It just
That's
depends on
right.
the person, I guess.
I would say introverts are too quiet because you forget they in the room.
Wow. Okay.
Can you be both?
Yeah.
Omnivert.
Omnivert.
If you put your head, Jeff is dumb. He said if you put your head in the toilet. So stupid. Yeah. I guess,
Any introverts on the call right now?
You said introverts?
Yeah, any of us introverts?
I feel probably more introverted than extroverted.
Okay, why is that?
Right. That's true though. Extroverts are extra. Absolutely.
No, it's extrovert, not extroverts. Come on, get it right.
Extroverts are extra.
Yeah.
Extra.
Right,
But,
Jeff. They're too quiet.
yeah.
I don't
But
know.
why
I
you
rather,
call
I
yourself
rather
an introvert, AD?
You said what?
Why you call yourself an introvert? What
I
makes
don't
you
know.
an introvert?
I when it comes to like the socialization spaces, I mean, even this took me a while to really get comfortable. It's challenging. Like coming into a room and having to speak in front of people, even talk to them. Oh, it's like it's a process in my head.
Is it insecurity or is it an introverted issue? Is it an insecurity or is it an introverted issue?
It's probably me.
Okay. So you'd rather be an extrovert though, right?
I'm back. You said what? Is it an insecurity?
You'd rather be an extrovert, right?
You said would I rather be an extrovert?
Yeah.
I would try to push my extrovertedness that's down there up a little more. Because I feel like Kaneem is an extrovert. Now he's not loud and brass, but he just that can talk to anybody, conversate. Like I feel like he just a forward, kind of. And sometimes I wish I could just just be forward in a lot of conversation and social spaces. But maybe he struggled too. But I know, like in my head, I gotta kind of coax myself. So a little more extroverted, but I'd rather be the introverted. Because most of the extroverts I've encountered in the past just be too much. They just and be doing the most. Jeff said, "What's interesting is a lot of introverts do come on social media, and they are anything but introverted. But in real life, they're actually quiet, shy, and possibly right.
That's what they call keyboard bullies. Keyboard
Some
bullies.
of them, yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
All right, Kaneem.
Larry, spin that wheel.
Would you rather?
I just got the question. Forget y'all. All right, let's go. He
Yep,
said very
it's
weird.
all you because you only introvert.
I'm the only introvert. All right,
yeah.
I'll take that. Would you rather work alone or work with a team? Ooh.
Oh, I'm team all day.
You team all day? Okay.
Team all day.
I'm team.
Okay. Team all day, everybody.
Now, here's the thing. I would rather work with the team.
Don't do it.
But there's been times where I'm like, I'll do it.
I just do it. I got it. Y'all just do your
I got it.
Yo, I had a project where I had a team, went over the whole thing with the whole team, and I still end up doing all the work. I'm like, I ain't waiting for these fools because they knew the time was going to start. They're not here. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like the team.
I mean, go ahead. Larry, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Good. You know me. You know me. You know me. 7-word Larry.
7-word Larry. Well, I think working on a team is really good. There's a lot more that goes into it. There's sometimes there's better processes, but there's times where working alone, you just kind of know what you want to do and get out my way. Let me do it. Right. And but I found that working on a team is better. And then also it challenges you to just listen a little bit more too, instead of just be like, I'm out there, I'm gonna do my thing.
Yes. Yeah. I like alone, but I would rather like push myself to work with a team. because more is better than one by myself, so I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm with you, Thomas. Some those moments where you just like, I got it. I'm gonna just do this myself.
Mm-hmm.
Larry, spin that wheel.
I
didn't know if
Yes,
y'all
sir.
froze or just got quiet. I'm like, did y'all freeze?
Oh yeah, they got quiet while I said spin the wheel.
We
It
wanted
has
to work.
dead airspace.
I thought that was
Right.
We wanted to work
I was
alone.
like, damn. We wanted to work alone. What's that? Penalty
Should there
for
be a
using AI
penalty?
to put work in mouths? Oh, penalty.
Yeah.
What do you
Like
mean by
making a
that?
fake video.
You know how all these fake videos are out there? Like you watch a
Oh,
video and he's saying like, "Oh,
Which is penalty? Right. Ooh.
should there be a penalty?"
Can you
Should it be a
trace
higher?
all that?
I
Can they
think
trace
do.
it back to the original person?
I don't know.
Or
It should
let's
be.
just say this, Thomas. What if you're the original poster, like you posted on your social media? Should you get the backlash because you put it out there? You started it.
Right. Even if you're not the original poster, I think this goes back to like receiving stolen property kind of situation. If you perpetuate it, you can get in
possession
trouble
of it.
for it. Like you keep pushing it out there. So yeah, I think that
Right.
I think you should probably have some problems, especially it depends on what you say too. Is it harmful? Are you saying
But then,
something
okay,
harmful?
sometimes I was thinking
Now,
on the
here's
other
the
end.
other
What if
thing.
I thought
If
it
you
was
benefit financially off of it and it's not
okay.
really that person's words, I think you
Right.
should, there should be something. So, yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
liable for
I use AI every day.
You said what?
Well,
So,
I still say I use Chat GPT every day.
Oh, okay.
but I mean, using AI is not a problem.
Yeah.
Using AI as your thoughts is a problem. Like taking a AI thought and expanding on it or getting, because to me, I like AI to me is like talking to you and be like, hey, what do you think about this? Right. And then you give me some information back. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's good. I'm gonna take that. Right. I don't do AI for like this is my thought. I got my own thoughts, but I still want to bounce it off somebody. Sometimes the AI is just the quick buddy to bounce it off of.
Yeah. When I'm writing up my reports, I'll write up and put all the data that I need in there, and then I'll put it in AI and tell them to write a formal paragraph or write 2 formal paragraphs.
Yeah, but AI don't know grammar that good.
Well, I mean, you got to proofread it. You just can't copy and paste. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
True that.
So two questions that didn't come up that was on the wheel. They need to fall off. One is Father's Day, dine in or cook out?
All right.
Okay.
As long as I ain't doing the cooking, we can do either one.
Right.
I say go out. I just download an app that has President Trump on it, and I can make him say anything I want. Wow. Cook out. Now,
the other one.
Man, AD, you shouldn't have walked away. You should have stayed close to the house because your internet.
Well, I went AD side. I saw the grass. I thought AD was going to go frolicking for us on camera.
Right.
Oh, that would have been all. I would have had to take a screenshot of that.
AD had a post the other day on TikTok, was it?
Yeah.
About advocating for Father's Day.
Absolutely.
So talk on it. Speak on it. Everybody ain't seen your TikTok.
I know. Why not? Why ain't you see my TikTok? Go see my TikTok. No,
because we don't talk with the tick.
You don't talk with the tick.
So
I mean,
I think that for Father, go ahead.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. What's your thought?
I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
You know what? Where the button at? Get you a minute. So basically, I was just saying when it comes to Father's Day, if you have a good, I'm gonna preface by saying if you have a good relationship with your fam, because if you don't, then that's a whole nother conversation. But if you got a good relationship with your fam, and you're not having the Father's Day that you would like, are you expressing that? Are you talking to your family about what you enjoy, what you like? Now, I often preface by saying, like, today is Friday. This ain't the time to be like, this is what I want, because they might have something planned already. But you can suggest, like, hey, it would be nice on Father's Day to do or not do. We doing too much, like whatever it is, because, constantly I see posts of guys like, yeah, Father's Day is the worst day. Father's Day is not celebrated right. And for me, I've been blessed, because my wife takes care of me with the kids, and they always do something for Father's Day. Should ties be outlawed as a gift for Father's Day? But then like, how deep or serious do you want Father's Day to be? You know what I'm saying? Like, how much do you want? Like, it's a recognition. We fathers all year round. Kids are kids. How you guys feel about Father's Day? Like, how deep do you really want? You got your birthdays, you got your Christmases. What's your expectation of Father's Day? Or do you have one?
No, I'm easy, man. I don't give suggestions. I don't do none of that. I just want to see what they come up with to see exactly where I stand in y'all eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kaneen, they come to you with an apron and some ribs and say, go put that on the grill.
We grilling today.
Then I know where I stand. Hey, you got to serve yourself on Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? That's where
I stand. He said no expectations. Okay, but
none at all. I have no expectations.
Because my thing is, if you have no expectations, then you shouldn't be bothered about whatever your family gives you.
I am not. I am not. I just like to have that personal note. Like, oh, okay. So that's all I get is 2 eggs and a piece of sausage. That's what I get today.
Okay, so what will be a grand expression of you being a good dad or great dad, or feel that you've been doing your part? What is a grand expression of that
for Father's Day?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh man, I just like hugging my kids. You know what I'm saying? I like for them to rush up to me and give me a hug. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that it got to be
stuff. It's just
monetary or it got to be some type of gift or nothing like that.
Somebody wrote you.
It's more of a sentimental
letter. Wrote you something and read it.
Yeah. It could be that. You know what I'm saying?
Just some thought. Okay. What about you, gentlemen? What about you, Larry? Looks like you got some suggestions.
No, dog. I got no suggestions. Kaneen kind of nailed it right there,
Okay.
So, but I guess you said so. What you said? What you said? What signifies that you was a good father? Was that what you had said? How you said it?
I mean, if you
would that be a grand gesture?
Do you have a certain level of expectation for Father's Day? And if you do, have you expressed it to them?
No, I never had an expectation. But yeah, saying Happy Father's Day is good enough.
It's good enough.
Yeah. Be different if you just went through the whole day and not say nothing.
But I mean, I do like a meal.
Okay.
I do like to eat.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
and the check don't go to me.
Right.
I did hear that on Father's Day that dads get to eat free at Chick-fil-A.
You know what? I'm about sick
of that. You get there early too. They got breakfast and everything for you.
I'm about sick of that toast. Oh,
could eat their clothes on Sunday.
Right.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? Hey, I gotta get ready to jump, fellas.
Yeah,
I do too.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all enjoy the weekend. Happy Father's Day to all you gentlemen. And make sure you stay safe and all that good stuff.
All right. Happy Father's Day.
There's no dad jokes for Kaneen today.
No,
That's the expectation from us. Father's Day.
I got a few of them, but I'll say that for next week.
Oh, so man, how about this? Can you remember? Do you remember this?
That's a teaser. That's a teaser.
Tapes had a side A and a side B, so it's only logical that their successor will be a CD.
Yeah. On that note, happy Father's Day, gentlemen.
Happy Father's Day, brother.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Okay, so Jeff said a grand expression for me might be a big overstuffed chair with my kids lifting me up in the air singing praise.
Oh God! On that note,
I think all of
us send us on our way. Send us on our way, AD. Send us on our way.
Guys.
Hey.
Yes.
I never talked about my expectation for Father's Day.
I got to roll. I
got you. I can shut it down.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. But I want to get
all right. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Yes, sir.
I don't have really too many expectations. I was just trying to extend the show. I'm just kidding.
Really? You're gonna be that dude. You're gonna be that.
So my expectation is simple. Like, I don't even think about Father's Day. That's for you to think about. And so, and it's cool to watch the excitement if there's an excitement around it. If there's no excitement, I feel like I'm not doing my job. So, when there's an excitement around, it's good. But I've learned to do something though for these dad jokes.
Okay.
I keep all my dad jokes in a database. Anyways,
ran right into that. Okay.
Ran right into that. So, anyways, yeah, Father's Day though I think needs to be elevated more. My expectation is for everybody to elevate Father's Day more.
Okay.
Show expressions to the fathers that are there.
Yeah.
Everything, and I think that's what I feel. So yeah.
Awesome. All right. So listen,
Father's Day matters.
Thomas, I do want to talk about, and I don't know how, my wife probably brought it to me, how to slip through me, because I got an email from a organization that they organize, I think, around the country, but the Georgia Bail, some kind of organization that helps people get bail, they're like a local nonprofit, but they're closing down because of Kemp's law on cash bail. And I was looking at like all the things that, you gotta have cash. Like, you can't get help. The organization can only be like 3 times a year. I'm like, what?
Right.
What help is that? Like, what is what would be the reasoning to help? The Bell Project, yes.
The Bell Project, yeah. So Lucretia, who I think Lucretia.
I thought
she works. Yeah, she works for the Bell Project, and she's going to be impacted by this law change, and it would be great to have her on talk about it.
Okay, I'll have her on talk about it. Because I know I was like, oh, Thomas, I know we brought it. It must have came up and just kind of we glazed over it. Because it's huge.
It's so interesting. Like there's tides that shift. Like people are for something, right? So we'll have these moments in time where it's like, let's do reform, let's do prison reform, let's do this reform, and then after all the time has gone by, and different groups have been formed and reforms happening, and people realize that the inability to bail out impacts people of color more and poor people more. So if you're poor, you just have to stay in jail. That's it.
Right.
Whether you're innocent or not, you stay in jail. So now we have this reform and this organization, the Bell Project, that's formed. It's a national organization.
Right.
And now they're able to post bail for people who would be impacted by this, so they can still be with their families and still take care of things.
Yes.
And now here we go. It's they turn around and pull it back. Now you can only bail X amount of people out per year, and so it literally makes it chops them off at the legs. So it's a whole show we can have, and I would love to see if Lucretia can jump on and talk about it. a lot more. But this is law now in Georgia. It's like it just literally stops for what? It ain't hurting nobody. It ain't your money.
Right.
It ain't your people. The people ain't bouncing on you because you're bailing them out. It ain't hurting nobody.
Because the thing is,
they're successful because they've made a lot of good bails out there. Have people skip bail? Probably. But probably the amount of people that skip bail, like I said, Lucretia would know better than this, but I would just say that they're successful for a reason. And the Bail Project is an excellent organization that was helping people. And it's one of my favorite organizations.
Like, they got rid of bail. It's like, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Because you can see who's affected by it. It's like, it's not like they got rid of bail. It's like no bail for anybody. Because then that would have been like, I see you. You're trying to keep people from skipping out on bail. No, you're saying you got to have the cash.
You got to have the money.
You got to be a wealthy criminal. You got to be a wealthy criminal to get bail. Because that's what they say. Like, oh, no, those with money that commit crimes, they're fine. Because that's exactly what they're saying. So yeah, I mean, like I said, like, because in my mind I try to I read it, I was like, well, maybe they're just saying nobody gets bail. That then you can kind of argue and justify it, but they're saying if you have money, oh, you're fine. Like, what? Because 9 times out of 10, I probably committed some of these crimes because I didn't have money. But anyway, yes, we're gonna get into that. I appreciate your Thomas. I just wanted to. It was on my mind. I wanted to bring it up so we can definitely work on it next week.
Yet Trump is still able to run for president, as Lisa says right here. Lisa dropped that in the chat.
Right.
And so, but this is one of them areas where, again, when people fight so hard against, well, pull yourself up from your bootstraps or do this or do that. This is one of those areas that you start to look at is when there's something to help elevate a people. Why do you always take it away? And so no matter how hard people fight, so they're criminals. They committed a crime. Yes, they're now justice impacted people. Yes, they're this. Yes, all that. Now, what do we do to make a shift so that the same people that we're saying are this, how do we make things equitable so that they can actually have an opportunity to do something different? And a lot of times that's important. So this is a great conversation to have, and we just need to go ahead and tee it up.
Yes. If you can, I'm sure you might be connected to her better. Just hit her up and let her know. Ask her what.
I'll see her in a couple hours probably. Okay. If I don't see her, I'll text her.
There we go. So we appreciate you guys for rocking with us, being here. Another edition of the Brothers of Legacy. 988. If you or someone you love is having a mental health crisis, make sure you dial 988. Praise God, that's at least still in place. So we look forward to seeing you guys next week.
That's going to stay in place because it helps others. Thanks, Lisa.
Right. All right.
Lisa said Happy Father's Day. Thank you.
Did I see? Oh, hold on. Let me get back to my comment. My bad.
Get back to your chat.
Yes. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Jeff. I see that. Happy Father's Day to you, Jeff.
Right.
Happy Father's. Thank you, Mama McCory. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yes.
And Rod. Okay, I would say I only need them to say Happy Father's Day. Okay, that's true. Happy Father's Day to you.
All right, so know that we love you. Jesus loves you better. Stay safe, make good choices, and we will see you next week.
Wait a second. Real quick. Okay. Rod says they're trying to keep as many people in jail as possible, their other workforce. You're absolutely right about that, in my opinion.
Right. And Jeff says,
drop that back in.
Who commits crimes if they have a bunch of money?
Donald Trump. He set that one up. I'm sorry.
Take care, guys.